like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, what's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Fields on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his 2nd NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Howell got the nod from Commanders leadership to be the team's starter this year. A nice bump for last year's 5th-round pick. 1 start as a rookie and didn't look bad at all, winning the team's finale. And let's not forget, this is a guy who was once viewed as a 1st-round pick. So there's plenty of promise hidden beneath the surface.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
They'll go again with Gibson.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get in.
And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here.
That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on third down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. To return is Taylor. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. A handoff for Herbert. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Herbert powering up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 22 and a first down.
Herbert making a nice play there, coming off a 700-yard campaign, despite making just 1 start in 2022. Played a big part in the Bears becoming the 5th team in NFL history to rush for 3,000 yards in a season.
On play action, Fields. This is caught. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He'll try again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Fields. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 55 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Justin Fields back to the field with his Bears offense.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's a give to Herbert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And Howe will throw it.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Howe to the air on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Dodson.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
On 1st down, Howe.
Open man is Samuel, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Howe's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Powell.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Yannick Ngakoue.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will do it for this first half.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing here, Howell.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go play action. Howell.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Howell.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
Howell out of the shotgun.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 7 brings up 3rd down and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Howell got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, partner, they're still going to have to go for it after that play, and I'm not sure that the running game is going to be a part of what they have to do on fourth down now.
From this far out, you wouldn't think so. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap. Fields over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw is Fields. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it?
Under pressure, and they got to him again. There's Jamin Davis, the former Kentucky Wildcat, bringing the pressure that time. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Howell's throw complete there to Thomas. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Howell. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now trying to pick it up on 3rd. Finding Samuel. He's got the first down and more. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 68 yards. And the Commanders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. So now Fields and the Bears down 17-14. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Fields gets this to Moore, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Fields.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Fields.
Touchdown Bears!
Darnell Mooney.
29 yards.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Santos with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. And now it's Washington's turn, trailing by 4. 1:13 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Powell to throw. Gets this to Gibson.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here's Howell. Looking for Dotson. He's got him.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back to throw.
Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw.
He's got Thomas yet again complete. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Back to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
He's back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's 1st down. And one last throw here for Fields.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball.